Well, I guess the first thing I'll do is just resize this window to 1920 by 1080 and see what the heck happens there. Okay. We want to look at preferences today in Photoshop. I find that on a Mac under Photoshop CC right there. If you're on a Windows machine, you will find this under File. Let's go to Preferences, take a look at General, and here they all are. Now, for the most part, and I do a lot of work on Photoshop, I'm extremely happy with the default settings on like 95, 99% of the preferences Photoshop's already got set up. So we won't go over much over here, but with this very much, but do take a look, poke around there, have fun with that. If you're not happy with the color of the background, click on Interface. You can select a new color there. One word of warning on performance down here. Here you can set how much memory you want to allocate to Photoshop when you're doing your work. Again, I love the allocation of 70%. 70% of my total memory is going to be used for Photoshop. And that's absolutely fine. I've never had a problem with that. One mistake some people make is they think, well, Photoshop's just going to work faster if I ramp this up all the way to 100%. And you've just made a mistake there. What you're going to find out if you push this all the way up to 100%, that your Photoshop performance will degrade. It actually will get worse if you ramp this up to 100%. So again, 70% is just absolutely fine. I just go ahead and leave it. Another thing to take a look at, cursors. Now, I think the default is something like this, normal brush tool or maybe standard. I'm not sure what the default is, but I hate this. When I'm using any kind of painting cursor, brushes or whatever it might be, I can't stand that because I just can't get a good visualization of actually how big the brush is, how big of an effect I'm having. What area am I covering with the effect? And that's why I usually go with full-size brush tip, and I also click on crosshair in the center. And for other cursors, I think the default is also this guy where you get the icon of the thing, and it's just awful to see exactly what you're affecting. So I choose precise on this one. And the last little preference we're going to talk about today is units and rulers. I love to have rulers showing up horizontally and vertically every time I open an image. And I like to see my units in pixels. Although you do have obviously all these other units you can choose, including picos and points, which is good for publishing. And I like to see my type in points also. That is about it. A real quickie on preferences. Good luck with that. Have a look. Be careful with those performance. Don't ramp your memory allocation up. And you should be fine for almost every darn thing you're going to do. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.